Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I almost forgot the name of my channel. I'm here with my good girlfriend, Beans.
Blissfully single beans, the blissfully single one.
Yes, and we're here for some good old kitchen table talk. And of course, we have a lot of good conversation for you all tonight. So before we start, we have to know, what are you drinking? What do you got tonight, Beans?
What's in the glasses? It's hot as hell in Georgia today. So I got me a nice Corona, no lime.
That is my dad's favorite. He loves a good Corona.
Yes,
he's in town. I have, of course, my Stella Rosa. This is the blackberry. They don't sell the black cherry anymore, and I'm so upset. I'm gonna have to keep going to different stores to find it. But blackberry is just as good.
Now, is it a dry wine or is it a sweet wine?
It's sweet.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah.
This blackberry is way sweeter than the black cherry. At least the black cherry gives you more of a red wine feel.
Yeah.
This one I'm sipping on like it is sweet, but what are you all sipping on in the chat?
What y'all drinking though? What y'all drinking?
Hey Inga, hey Tamiko. She has a mango cooler.
Tamiko's trying to keep it cool too. Oh yes.
Hey Vita girl. She has a good old margarita. You can't go wrong with a margarita.
Not margaritas.
And hey Inga. Stella Rosa. Pineapple and peach.
You and that Stella Rosa too, Inga?
I have not heard of the pineapple. I might try that one day.
You on that too, Miss Inga? Cool.
Well, as you come into the live, please put in there what you're sipping on. But we have so many good topics to go over today.
People acting up, ain't they this week? People acting up, ain't they this week? These celebrities, like
every week. That's why the show will go on forever.
What's going on? Is it full moon? Like, what's going on? What's going on with the communications? Like, what's going on?
I want to start with the racist Sesame Street characters. I don't have a graphic or a video of it, but if you haven't been on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you have seen I believe the character's name is Rosalita. My son is so far past Sesame Street, I can't tell you.
I thought that was like Ernie, you know, the Muppet that be in the trash can. I was like that's
Oscar the Grouch.
I thought that was Oscar the Grouch. It was giving me Oscar the Grouch. I was like, Stella,
because she's like turquoise.
Oh. You see, I'm saying that. Yeah.
But you all saw the video of they do these, and I want to say it's called Sesame Place parades. And they go around and greet the children, walk them down the street, and they interact with the children on the streets, the white children, I will say. And when the black children come up, they go like this and act like they aren't seen and keep it pressing, which is very racist. And they have been called out. There's numerous videos. Oh, is it just the one in Pennsylvania, Inga? That's the main video. I saw many videos, at least 3.
Because a lot of them have been coming out.
Where the Ernie one slaps a black girl in the face.
I wish you would, Ernie.
It wasn't a bap like this. It was kind of like I'm walking by and accidentally slapped.
No. We don't do those. We don't do the whoops either. You will get your ass whooped. You do the whoops on my child. But hold on.
Now the point of the story, we all know that it's racist, so we ain't got to go down that rabbit hole.
No one's.
I want to know at what point does a parent snatch that head off of the Muppet so we can see who it is and expose them? Because I'm not advocating violence. Don't go slapping the Muppet, but these people need to be exposed. And as long as they're fully clothed under some character, we have no one to blame. And you know, Sesame Street wants none of the smoke. So y'all need to get to snatching these heads off and being like, what's up? You ain't say hi to my baby. What's going on?
Well, the onus is on us as parents. Like that mom, what the mom did is after the whole situation, and it was so like, he did this, and then the little girl was like trying to touch him, and like the little girl's like confused what was going on. What the mother did, she circled back. She went to the main office to complain to somebody. They're looking at her like she's crazy. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. You make the scene right then and there. I would have jumped in front of him, Stella, Oscar, whoever the fuck, 2 fingers to the face like this. You saw my daughters. Parade would have been shut down. On us as parents, we need to jump in and be the protectors of our kids. Because if we circle back and we don't confront that face to face, they're gonna look at us like we're aggressive, or worse, we're the angry aggressive. Oh, the aggressive black woman.
I think if
we dealing with each other this
face to face, that's when we're gonna get the aggressive. I would just snatch the lid off and be like, oh, this is who it was. I already have the video of what you did, and this is who you are. Okay, keep walking. I have.
It was gonna be a situationship. Like, it was gonna be a whole situationship.
The outcome I've heard in the streets is the family is now suing Sesame Street and that character for, I want to say, emotional distress,
racism, discrimination, bitch, being born, everything. We suing for everything.
Right. We need for you to pay for my child's future therapy.
Right. They were emotionally destroyed. I saw the look on the girls were like trying to touch him, like, that's damaging. That's abandonment issues. Get your money.
I feel like it's a stretch, but get your money.
It was most definitely. It is a reach, but we're gonna get this money.
It's a reach, but get your check.
We're gonna get these coins.
Because that's where people learn, is in the pocket. Guaranteed.
Right, exactly.
Lessons are learned in the pocket.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to someone else who needs a good pocket check. Kim Burrell. Now, y'all know I ain't that technical, so I ain't figured out how to upload the video. So I'm going to try to explain to you the video and play some of the video so we all can be on one accord of what we're getting ready to talk about. Now, if you're a fan of Kim Burrell's, this might be a spot where you need to click off, because I don't have nothing nice to say.
We're going to drag her. We're going to drag her elephantitis ass, all right? We're going to drag, all right?
Yes. Damn it. I just had the video up. Oh, here it is, up and ready on my phone. Okay. Let me put it on pause. Now, before I play this, the context of what she's talking about is, number one, she's supposed to be there singing. I don't know why she's talking in the first place. But anyway, she's talking about...
Is she singing? Is that what she does? Because I don't know her.
Singing. Yeah,
she's okay. I thought she was a lot of
people don't check for her because I've never liked her attitude. But anyway, the context, she's telling people how to make better choices in their friendship selection. That's the context of this rant she's getting ready to go on. So let me turn my volume up because I want you all to hear, and then we're going to discuss.
Find you some value. You know, sometimes before we get friends, we have to do an interview. How long have you been broke? How many times have you changed your name on your light bill?
It's just none of your business. That's none of your business, bitch.
Pay your bills in your little cousin's name. Do you live in a trailer home or a house? You know, you understand. And it's not about status or material things. It's just about choices. You know, life is different now. And, you know, we are at church. Thank God we're here. Those of us who are walking by faith without a mask and no vaccine.
Child, you can do what you want to do, but yeah, not me.
We're on
trying to live.
God is good. I respect all of the men of God.
Don't forget me nonsense.
Can y'all clap so I don't feel strange right about now?
Now she about to beg for money.
Yeah, hold on. She has to beg for claps. She has to beg for validation.
I'm not as expensive as you think. And so I don't know. Maybe you got a little left over from your PPP loan.
And bitch, that's still none of your business.
And she was exposed for having one as well, but we'll get into that.
Amen. Isn't the Lord great? Amen. Amen. And so, you know, I like coming here because the ground is already tilled with great personality like Dr. Karn. Because one thing I love about him, he's deep in the word, but he knows how to have great humanity. And most don't understand his personality because he is truth personified. And he tells the type of truth.
Is he Jesus? How is he going to be truth personified? He ain't Jesus.
You're just ugly.
Girl, I know you're not calling somebody ugly. Girl, let's not.
Wait for the shady moment.
All right. Most don't get offended until they know the bad thing about themselves. And then somebody else recognizes and says, oh, I saw the ugly too. I just wanted to let you know. So anyway, y'all get that later. God is great. All of you are beautiful. I haven't chosen anyone to be ugly yet. God is good. God is great. You all look great. Most of you have on hats covering most of that anyway. Here's to you. I have a great personality.
Do you see the shady moment? after she said most of you all have on hats, the camera panned to her background singer in a hat. That was Kim Burrell's brand. Let's discuss, because number one, I've never liked Kim Burrell.
Many years ago, when she sings, which choir, which church?
She's a gospel singer. She's a huge gospel singer. I don't want to take anything from her talent. I just don't. I choose not to listen to her.
I know Funky Dineva drags her on a regular. Funky Dineva drags her on a regular, but I don't know who she is. Like who this woman, Harpo, who it is?
If you're into gospel music, you would know her. I know many years ago, Whitney Houston used to vouch for her, saying she's the gospel. You know, Whitney Houston loved to call people vocal Bible. She was the gospel vocal Bible, but whatever. Kim Burrell has always had this nasty personality. I remember years ago, she said something that she was in the pulpit and she was like, I'm in a Lexus and you all out there in Hondas. And I was highly offended because I'm like, ma'am.
A Honda is a very reliable car. Most of the cars I've owned have been Hondas. Fuck you, bitch. All right?
Now, I know she said in her apology, she was saying all of this in jest, as in I was just being shady. The pulpit is not the place for your shade. And then you were exposed. You're calling out people for their PPP loan, but you got a $20,000 PPP loan that was forgiven. So you didn't even have to pay it back.
And that's the hypocrisy that exists in the church that makes it very hard for the church to grow and for souls to come to where they need to be for healing. That kind of hypocrisy right there. Don't come to me for my PPP loan. What have you been doing over there with your PPP loan?
Right. Kim Burrell is a shady person. And I believe the question that many people put out there is, when is she going to be stopped? Why do people keep booking her? Because I guarantee you, she's not coming to your church for free. She's not showing up out of the kindness of her heart.
During her rant, she said, I'm not as expensive as I say. Bitch.
Let me tell you why she keeps getting booked. Many pastors, like she said, they preach from that truthology.
Truth is not obsolete. Unless it's Jesus Christ or God, truth is not dictated by anyone walking the face of this planet.
That's what I'm going to say. They hide their shade and their cruelty in the truth.
Yeah.
It's a way you can say things, because Kim Burrell comes off as a classist. She feels she's better than people because she can hum a note in key and can make a few coins off of her hums. No, ma'am. If it wasn't for the gift God gave you, you wouldn't be at the status that you are at. How dare you look down on somebody and say, why are you in a house and not, why are you in a trailer and not a house?
Bitch, we were asking you that question when you lived in the fucking project. So please don't come at us sideways like that. The thing with Kim Burrell, again, she's the classic example of why the church is not growing. She's the classic example of why we're going to keep our asses home and try to find God other places instead of going into the church for fellowship. It's that disgusting, condescending. And let me preface this by saying, I'm not mad at the message, because as people, you want to surround yourself with people who are friends who are better than you. However, there's a way you can relay the message and not look down at people, not be disgusting, not be condescending, not be classist and elitist. Because, girl, coming from where I'm coming from should never come out of Kim Burrell's mouth. Ever, girl. Not now, not ever.
I don't know enough about her to know where she's from.
Bitch, woman of God.
I don't know where she's from, but I just know a lot of that is why a lot of people, including myself, though I do have a nice church that I found out here in Memphis, where a lot of people are like, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Yeah. I'm spiritual, but I don't believe in the church. Like, the church turns so many. Do you know how many churches have turned me away?
Oh my God. Let me
just
tell
by the nastiness of the people inside of the church.
When I first moved to Georgia, it's going to be about a year now in August, but I met this Uber driver. He's a pastor at a church, a Haitian church. I've been looking for a Haitian church. Girl, I went up in this Haitian church worshiping. He had me stand up and introduce myself. The first question he asked me is, are you saved? What do you mean you're asking me, am I saved? Is it because I have long braids? Is that why that question came out your mouth? Because if I wasn't saved, I would have no interest in visiting your ratty ass church. You know what I mean?
Or most people come to church to get saved.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does it matter? You're there to
But to me, it was the assumption that I wasn't saved because I had long ass braids. Like this kind of non-progressive thinking.
I'm not into
is rules. What makes it hard to go to church, and I get it. Kim Burrell is a perfect example of that kind of hypocrisy that does more to turn people away from God than to bring them into God. She should be ashamed of herself.
Yeah, and if I was the pastor, I would have asked her, okay, you can go ahead and just sit down.
No, if I was a pastor, that I would not, that kind of whatever she was doing, I would have to kindly sit her ass down or say, ma'am, it's time for you to sing. I would have cut it off. I don't understand what kind of pastor would let her go on this tangent. Because a lot of these people she was talking about, I'm pretty sure were sitting up in the congregation.
They are sitting in the congregation.
Put your name on a fucking bill. I'm pretty sure they were up in the congregation. And these are the same parishioners that you are collecting tithes and offerings from. So you're just going to let this man come and offend people?
To pay your booking fee. You're shading the people, giving their tithes, giving their offerings to pay to come for you to be booked to come sing at their church.
You're going to let Miss Ma'am offend half of your congregation? Because we all sitting here like, bitch, I know you're not talking to me.
Well, I'm kind of over Kim Burrell. She did issue an apology. She can
what
keep
was her apology? I heard she issued an apology.
It was too long for me to read. I did take a screenshot of it, but it's too long to read. Pretty much she said, I apologize. She was saying it in jest. She was just joking, whatever. But then the rest of her apology was like, but if you come for me, I'm coming for you. Like, if you come for me, I got some people I'm going to send after you.
Girl, stop. If it was really that serious, you wouldn't have graced us with a fake ass apology. We were talking about come from me. You got people. Girl, bye. Go sit down somewhere. And I'm so mad at Steve Harvey too, because when he was covering it, he said she didn't say anything wrong. I'm like, Steve Harvey, Mr. Harvey, you married a whole strawberry letter with your wife who done fucked 2 brothers and had 2 kids from those brothers. Sit character issues out. Still love you though.
Not married a whole strawberry letter.
I do love me some, but Steve Harvey, you and that thick ass carpet mustache, sit this one out.
I listen to nothing Steve Harvey has to say anyway. So
I do enjoy him. I do, but you can't enjoy 100% of what you hear from different people. But he needs to one out.
No, I don't like Steve Harvey at all. He's funny, but when he's want to tell me something, just tell me a joke, sir, and keep it moving. But while we're in the realm of religion, let's hit this story right here. I don't know if I sent it to you. There's an Indian minister who it's this nasty water. It's called a holy river, but it's polluted with sewage and it's just a nasty river, but it's a holy river. This minister wanted to drink of the water to show the people that God will heal him and that this water is safe. But I don't even think he made it to the end of the day and he was airlifted to a hospital with stomach problems. I need for people to stop testing God.
Yeah.
Stop testing him. Common sense. He gave us common sense for a reason. Sir, the water has sewage in it. It's not enough prayers in the world that's going to make me want to drink water that has sewage in it. I don't care if you call it a holy river or not.
How much water did he drink? Like,
I think just a glass. Like he took a glass. He took a glass to show, the people, God will save us. This water is good. Look at this. I don't even think they finished their little boat ride and he was airlifted. You know how sick you have to be airlifted to the hospital?
This is my problem with religion. So I try and stress, because I grew up Pentecostal. But as you grow up, you learn some things. I stress spirituality and not religion. Because religion will put this dumbass set of rules in front of you. You have no idea what you're doing, but you're supposed to be programmed to take it as religion and take it as gospel and take it as truth. I just want to encourage people to think. Because me sitting here, watching him drink that dirty ass water. I'm not even a germaphobe. I'm just a woman with common fucking sense. I would say you and that teaching that tells you I can drink poop water and be okay. You need to go straight to hell with that. Think for yourselves, people. Just because you're part of a religion, you're Christian, you're Muslim, does not mean that you lack skills of comprehension. It was like something I was reading a while ago. This guy created this coconut religion. All he did was eat coconuts. Like coconuts was like, it was this gift from God that gave you eternal life. He ate coconuts for about 30 days before his internal organs started shutting down, and he died. I'm hoping he died alone. Think, people. Think.
They say common sense ain't common, so everybody doesn't have it.
Not common enough.
But, I'm going to leave that one alone. And let's move on to the ain't shit conversation. There's an African couple. He said after his wife gave birth to the 5th set of twins, he had to go. That was too many kids. Something was wrong with her. Why she always got to have these twins. He's done. It's too much. I want to know, sir. Now, number one, if you got 8 kids, you might as well have 10. Like, if you got 8, what's wrong with 10? It's the same difference.
Same thing.
But after about the 3rd set of twins, why didn't you, sir, go get a vasectomy so you just can't have no more kids, period?
Right.
If you don't want to have too much. Now, it's a blessing. You don't know what God is going to bless you with, a single, a double, or a triple.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you had the 8, was 10 really the breaking point?
Right.
Now, this is an African couple. The wife is very sweet. In the interview, she says she believes God is still going to take care of her and her children. She's okay that he left, and a very sweet woman. But I will be cussing his ass out.
Right. And for me, this story is like, was there a conversation about birth control that was ever had? Like, it's the two of you. Surely he can afford a condom or 2. Surely we can. Inga, thank you, Inga. They don't believe in vasectomies. Well, surely you could have worn a condom at some point. Surely this woman could have gotten birth. Do they not sell birth control pills or condoms in Africa? Was this conversation not had for you to get your ass up and leave this woman with 10 kids to raise on her own?
On her own.
I would have been done after the 2nd set of twins. After that, like, I'm getting the IUDs. I'm popping pills like Plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Up in this
after the first one for me, especially if it was a boy and a girl.
Oh my God! One and done. That one and done situation. I ain't need to have any more kids.
But are you trying to tell me?
Have you guys spoken about this?
You knew she was pregnant. If she would have been pregnant with just baby number 9, you would have stayed. It was the twins that made you leave.
It's that patriarchal bullshit. Like, we don't put any onus on the men, but when shit gets too much, you can go ahead and leave. I hope Africa, I don't know how the legal system works in Africa, but I sure do hope she can take his ass to court and make sure that he's financially responsible for these 10 kids. Trash.
I hope they have that set up. And I don't know. Dabu was being shady in the chat, but I appreciate a little bit of shade. He said the African Nick Cannon.
Clank, Dabu, clank, 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 clank.
Let's get to a funny story. While we're talking about male entertainers, let's get into Chris Brown. I'm going to flash a few pictures. Chris Brown is charging $1,000 at his meet and greets. And if you go, you can get pictures like this, where he could be your man. For $1,000, Chris Brown will let you be all up over him in the meet and greet and get you some good old Instagram photos like this. Number one, are you paying $1,000 to meet and greet anyone? But number two, I'm happy at least Chris Brown giving these ladies something and not just the typical shoulder to shoulder. Like, he giving them their money's worth right here.
Right. At least they're getting some physicality.
This one right here, like
this girl was like, I'm going to make my $1,000 count. Girl, I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you. But I'll tell you this. Blissfully Single Being is a 44-year-old woman who got to send her kids to college in about a couple of years. So I don't got money, $1,000 to be wasting on that type of shit. I'm trying to.
Even if you didn't have the kids in college or got to go to college,
now I've always been.
Is there $1,000 you would spend on an artist to get a photo like that?
Who's my favorite actor? Is it Idris? I wouldn't do it for Idris.
Put it in the chat. Would you pay $1,000?
Yes.
With who?
Who would you guys pay $1,000 to take a photo with? Because old girl had him like right across the breast area, like she was like, you better adjust. No. Denzel? No, not Denzel.
No. Maybe in his back in the day, Denzel.
Back
Maybe.
in the day, but yeah, Denzel is kind of giving grandpappy right now.
I
Yeah,
don't
no, I'm not paying. Is
nobody.
anybody paying? What are they saying in the chat? Is anybody paying? Anyone paying?
Everybody's saying hell no.
Okay.
$1,000, period. Mind you, these are young people. All of these ladies look young.
It would not be for Chris Brown.
These ladies look young. You know how it is. You in your 20s, you got $1,000 to spare. You ain't really got no real
responsibility. Y'all ain't paying mortgage. Y'all ain't paying rent. Y'all ain't got a real bill.
This $8,000. I'm just happy he gave them something for it, because a lot of people are still in those meet and greets with the plastic in between.
But even without the meet and greets, what is that thing, Cheeks, where you can pay for a celebrity to give you a virtual message? Like, it's like $700.
I don't know the name of that company, but I know what you're talking about.
At least Chris Brown is giving them a lot more than that. He's giving them the touch, baby, the touch. All right. I guess I love
these pictures. I said, "Oh, that's a man. That's a man."
Oh, she was riding that pony. Word to Genuine.
Let's get over to Monique real quick. Yes. Real quick, 2 cents. Monique is back with Netflix. Whatever that little settlement that went down, it included a new stand-up special. Monique
something out.
She's coming back, and I said, "Bitch, it just better be funny." That's all I know.
Are you watching?
Be funny. I'm watching because Monique. I'm a Monique fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love Monique. I go every time she's here in Memphis at Chuckles. I'm there, probably VIP, and she hasn't been funny lately at Chuckles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping whatever she does on Netflix, that it's at least funny, and it's not a rant. She ain't got nobody to go off on. Definitely don't talk about Oprah or Tyler Perry. Like, I just want to hear jokes.
Yeah.
And so I'm definitely going to watch. I'm going to support Monique in everything she does. I'm definitely going to watch.
I don't know. I doubt I'll watch. I'm not a big stand-up comedy person, number one. And number two, like you said, she hasn't been funny in a while. And she goes off on these tangents and rants that are just, quite frankly, not professional and unappealing. Like, if we're gonna joke, if you're gonna tell me jokes, tell me jokes that's tailored to your life. Don't use it as an opportunity to drag because it's corny and unprofessional.
Agreed.
That's where I'm coming from.
Dang it. The picture didn't upload because I wanted to talk to you about this new show. We can talk about it without the pictures because you all know the people. It's a new show called The Queen's Court. It is not with T.S. Madison, and T.S. Madison said y'all can have the name. She's on to bigger and better things.
I used to love me some Queen Court because T.S. City.
Yes, I love some T.S. Madison, but this is called The Queen's Court, and it's a dating show hosted by Holly Robinson Peete. The women that are looking for men are Tamar Braxton, Evelyn Lozada, and Nivea. Now, I heard Tammy Roman was in the mix some kind of way, but Tammy got a man, so I don't know.
Tammy's married, and Tammy got her own show on VH1, the Cheater Show.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I don't know how true that is, but are you interested in a dating show with Tamar, Nivea, and Evelyn Lozada?
No, it looks so pathetic. Like, it really. I do love me some Tamar. I like Nivea. I cannot stand Evelyn Lozada, but there's something so this reality TV. Like, I'm trying to wean myself off a little bit, but there's something so sad about watching these women, who the ebbs and flow of dating for 40-plus-year-old women is. And I'm 40 plus, and I'm saying this is sad. This is very sad.
Oh, the name of the app is Cameo.
Thank you.
That's the name of it, where you could get a message from a celebrity.
Thank you, Chatter Out Loud with Danielle. Thank you.
Going back, Inga said she loves Denzel, but she ain't paying $1,000. A lot of people are over Monique. Monique will find something to bitch and complain about.
Exactly, Inga. There'll be someone.
If something. She brings up DL, I'm turning it off.
I'm over it. Like,
I want to get into one more funny story. I don't know why. I don't know. Are they trolling me on the internet? Subway, if you love a good Subway sandwich, you can get a free Subway sandwich for life if you get a foot-long sandwich tattooed somewhere on your body. Are you in? Do you like Subway that much? My son might do it because he love him. He'll eat Subway 3 or 4 times a week.
I got Subway money. I don't have to mar my body to eat Subway sandwiches. Like that's not gonna happen. Who the hell walks around with a Subway on their body? Subway, if you don't go sit down somewhere.
We've seen people with dumber tattoos. Like, you can get a worse tattoo.
Subway, please stop messing with my sensibilities over here. Ain't anybody tattooing a roast beef sandwich on their arm, all right? Get out of my face. No. Take that back. Hell no. I'll get my own damn sandwich.
Okay.
I don't even like your sandwiches like that. I'm a Jimmy John's girl, all right?
I just go to the grocery store, get my own bread and ham.
And you can make a better sandwich. You can make a better sandwich.
As I won't, but hey.
You can make a better sandwich.
I do kind of want to get into this one story because it's about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Mm-hmm. So Monica is going on tour. Apparently, Destiny and Melody are opening acts for Monica.
Which Destiny from Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Yeah, ain't it?
Wait. What does Destiny do? I know Melody sings, but Destiny sings or she rap? What is she? What?
I mean, she had a song, but that was one of my questions. I was like, does Destiny even have a couple of songs?
At least Mel has like 1 or 2 singles.
And I saw some TikToks of Melody doing her little sets, and it's cute. It ain't nothing to write home about, but it's cute.
Yes.
But how will this work? They don't like each other. Is this a ploy to get them back to talking?
Or have they mended fences and we don't know, and they're going on tour together? That's a very interesting.
It's Monica's tour, and it seems like Destiny doesn't have the space to turn down any coins. So I'm sure if she was offered, she's taking it. Melody could probably turn it down if she don't want to be bothered with Destiny.
Right.
And is it the Destiny? I just assumed it.
Sure.
Well, I don't know any other Destinies.
Destiny, what do you do? Okay, Mel, I love me some Mel. But when it, like you said, the singing thing is cute. Like, you know, Hey Charles, she put her stick together, but Mel is not the strongest singer. But she has enough of a hustle to get things popping. So she's got 2 singles under her belt. I ain't hear 1 song from Destiny. Girl, you sure it's not Destiny's Child, Cheeks?
No,
like,
she was in the studio last season. It was a season we saw Destiny in the studio. Remember? Because we was like, girl, you can't pay your house note and you need a PPP loan, but you could go to the studio. Remember? So she was in the studio.
Okay.
Y'all seen how much Melody been posting since the Martell and Sheree news? Well, since Ty, since you brought it up, if I'm saying your name wrong, forgive me, put it in the comments. Let's go ahead and talk about Sheree and Martell. I wasn't gonna talk about it,
but to Ty's point, she's always been a heavy poster. I follow her. She's on her hustle with Instagram. She's always
is, and she's uploading a lot of musical stuff, which
she's always been a heavy poster
for Monica.
Yeah.
So
she's out here living her best life. I doubt she cares. But let's talk about this mess.
Do you care about
the crossover? Because
this is story. It just gives me storyline. It's not realistic, so I'm not gonna put too much emotion into it. I don't think either one of them really wants the other, but it has everybody talking.
This is a check. This is something controversial. Something. Oh my God! Can you believe Martell is dating? I do not believe any of this. I don't. Because even the season with on Real Housewives of Atlanta, like Sheree doesn't have much going on except for over there crying over Tyrone. But what comes to like storyline
5 episodes ago?
Yeah, she's giving me what's heavy tongue, Marlo. She's giving me a Marlo minion. But as far as like bringing substantive life stories and her experience, what she's been up to, it's been very weak.
Ain't neither one of them great singers, but
no, Melody is not a great singer. Like she can hold a tune better than I can, but she's just vocally. Let me put it in. Candace has a stronger voice than Mel. Like Mel is not like.
I will give you that.
Yeah, like Candy has the bravado. I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I agree.
This is definitely for the show. I don't know if I think they're wrapped with Housewives of Atlanta, so it has to be something they're doing for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know.
Yeah. It's giving story. Mm-hmm.
Ty thinks she posed passive aggressively in that live where she was talking about a man buying her stuff for her kids. See, I don't invest that much into Melody to know.
I don't watch her lives like that. Like if I catch her lives, but I'm not on like that.
We all know Martell ain't got too much of a coin. So
exactly. And if she's being passive aggressive, like let that lady be passive aggressive. That was 5 years fucking the same woman, got the bitch knocked up. Let her do her. Like she deserves that latitude. Let her be passive aggressive.
I would prefer Melody just to get all the way over it because
but that's a lot. Like that's a lot to ask. God forbid you be in that situation. Emotionally, that'd be something that's very hard.
Yeah, and I hope I never have to be in that situation.
Hard.
But
yeah. She's not gonna hear about it anymore.
But next season, she gotta be over it. Let me hit my good graphic real quick. Let's have a little debate. These are just some one-off topics I found off Instagram and Twitter this week that I want to just debate with you all. The first one, here go the Queen's Court slide. I finally found it, but we already talked about that.
It's a no for me.
I call this slide or just pay. This man right here was on the internet, Instagram, talking about he knew he would marry his girlfriend after she some kind of electronically sent him the money to pay their portion of a group dinner bill so it could look like he was paying and not her. Now, my question is, sir, that's great. I really don't care. But for me, if I'm going to pay for it, I'm just putting my debit card on the table. I don't have no issue showing that I'm paying for something.
Is it really that serious? Like, is it really that serious?
But that's the debate question. Are you sliding the money via Cash App, Zelle, or are you just putting your card on the table?
I'm putting my card on the table. Like if I'm dating, I'm not one of those girls that has like the need to show people a man is taking care of me. Like if I'm paying for it, I put my card on the table. Next date, you got it. You put your card on the table. All of that is unnecessary and it's posturing. I'm not doing that. This shit is phony. It's phony.
I agree. Like I ain't got time to be cash app money. Just
cash app you money. That shit is so extra. Here's my card.
I agree with Tamiko. She did it for his ego.
And that right there, if you have to pacify his ego like that, that's a red flag. That's a red flag, sis.
Because number one, his ego needs to be checked. If he asked you out on a dinner and he ain't got enough money to pay for it, here go my card. You see he ain't shit.
That's where I'm coming from. Like,
my sister is in the chat. I don't think she's a big YouTuber, so I'm happy she's here.
Aww, well,
she's trying to make her man look great in others' eyes. But we need to stop that. We need to stop making men feel like they have to be providers. That's why they still have this 1950s attitude. Like, I'm the man. I got the money. This is my place. Like, no, sir, if you don't have the money, I don't have a problem paying. And you should be okay with your friends seeing that I'm paying. Who cares who paid the bill as long as you're not paying?
But to Candace's point, if he's a great guy to you, I don't care how the fuck he looks at to other people. If he's a great guy to me, I don't have to do all of that stuff so people can see him, in a different. He treats me well. He doesn't call me out of my name. All right, he doesn't have money for the dinner this one time. Me putting my card down does not make him look any less great than he is to me.
I agree. We have to stop making men feel like they have to be the providers, because when they want you to act like Tisha from Huntsville, then you're going to have a problem.
Right.
It's a no for me. I agree. It's a no.
Now, what is the point of seemingly allowing him to, what does that do for you? It's all fluff. It's fluff.
Agreed. Now, this is another one. Now, this one right here, y'all, is all shits and giggles, right? It went around TikTok. I thought it was hilarious, but I just want to see what you all say. And mind you, it was on TikTok, so you know this is just jokes. So it was this guy walking around random people all over TikTok asking them. He asked men and women. But since it's mostly women here, I'm going to ask you ladies. If it's men in there, just flip it in reverse. Would you rather snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man? Which one is the worst violation?
This is a would you rather question. Oh, girl, I'm gonna let you go with that one because this requires some thought on my end.
Look, the funny part on TikTok, and I don't know if he just edited his TikToks to be like that. Everyone, men and women, all said they were cheating. They not ratting out their best friends. Period. Now, it depends on what we're snitching about, because let me tell you something. I'm not risking my relationship being destroyed to save your relationship or whatever you done did that was foul.
Right.
Now, that's Angie at 40. Mm-hmm. Now, Angie in her 20s might have been doing some toxic stuff where, like, that's my best friend. I cheat on his, I might have been a little bit more toxic.
Yeah.
Back in the 20s. But I just found it hilarious. Everyone on TikTok was cheating. Everyone said, I'm cheating.
That's crazy. So, okay, I had like a minute to think through the question. And my answer is I would snitch on my friend first. And again, Candace, I wish I could pick neither. I got to answer at one end. But the reason why I came to that is it depends on actually, you know what? I'm going to change my answer. It depends on which relationship I value more. If I value my friendship with my bestie, then I'm not going to snitch on her. But if I have a really good guy, if this is my husband, I would never cheat on my husband. So that question depends on where I am in life. Right. Am I married? Am I dating? How close are my good friends to me? Right now, at this point, I'm snitching on my friend. I'm not cheating on my boo because he's like amazing to me. And he gives me what I need. So it depends on which relationship is more important. And right now,
I totally agree. And what are we snitching on? Is it a homicide case?
There are levels to this shit.
Is she going to jail for life? Because I might do a little bit of foolishness to save you from jail. But
right. But if you steal a candy from the Snicker store, like I'm not snitching, or like, if you steal a Snicker, like.
Right, it really depends on
who it is. Yeah, am I close to my friend at the moment, or am I looking at boo like, oh my god, I can marry you and be with you for the rest of my life? It depends.
Right. We need more information.
Context. These would you rather's need more context. All right.
It was just, mind you, this TikTok majority of everyone. My son's age. Everyone he was talking to looked to be my son's age, and they were all cheating.
They were all cheating.
Their relationship.
Because when you're younger, friendships carry more weight than when you get older.
Yes.
When you get older, the relationships carry more weight because you see forever with that person.
Yes. Well, it's game time. Let's get into it. Oh, I didn't put the picture up too fast. We're going to make this a little bit differently. We're going to make this a little bit harder for you all, yourself included, beings. Mm-hmm. Instead of one has to go, two have to go. So each picture is a picture of 4, but 2 have to go. So you just got to pick your top 2. Let's get into it right now. We're doing chocolate heartthrob.
Ooh, don't do that. That's not. You're not playing fair. You're not chocolate. I love me some chocolate. Oh, yes.
We have Morris Chestnut, Kofi, Ralph Angel, Lance Gross at the bottom, and he's next to Idris. 2 of these people have to go. Which 2 do you pick?
Oh my gosh.
Put it in the chat.
How dare you? They are so fine. Holy crap. Okay.
I will tell you this. As I was searching through the pictures, I thought this was going to be hard. Off rip, Kofi has to go. Just because as I was searching through the pictures, I was like, okay, these 3 at least more fine on Instagram. So Kofi can go first.
Okay.
The second one, just off of goofiness,
Damn.
Lance has to go next.
Okay.
I'm keeping Morris from back in the day. You know, back from Boys in the Hood, Morris is staying, and Stringer Bell has to stay as well. So
let me tell you.
Who you got?
Lance Kofi. Before I answer this question, I apologize because y'all are some highly melanated chocolate. Like I can taste how sweet you are. So I apologize for what I'm about to say. But this is so hard. I'm gonna keep it to age. Like the two oldest on here, Morris and Idris. So I'm taking y'all. But let me tell you something. Lance Kofi, even though you gotta go, like I'm keeping Morris and Idris, but y'all all fine.
And I made it hard because this is a really sad picture.
You were stressing. My blood pressure came up. Like, ooh.
Lance has to go. Evita said the whole top row can go. I can't let go of Morris.
There's no
my
way.
sister said the left side could go. So is that Morris and Lance?
Lance.
I don't know if it's backwards the way y'all looking at it. I hope it's not Morris and Lance. That's kind of a hard let go, sis. I don't know.
Nah, Lance could go, not because you ain't fine, because you young. I'm going with the two oldest because I've been riding with them for longer than I've been riding with y'all. But this was a hard one.
She said, yep. She said Morris and Lance.
What? Okay. Morris, Candace?
Okay.
Morris?
That's what she said.
Lord have mercy. Y'all driving me to drink mo.
But this one was a hard. I made it hard because two had to go. If one had to go, Lance would be safe. But since two has to go, she keeps telling us buy some Morris.
Do you watch Queen Sugar? Kofi is fine as hell. Damn.
He is fine.
That was a hard one. All of y'all is fine, but if I had to pick two,
let's take it.
It would be Morris and Idris.
Let's take it to our stomachs for a second. Your favorite chicken places. Two of them gotta go. Two have to go. You can only eat at two for the rest of your life. Which two? This one is kind of easy for me.
It's easier. It's not easy. It's easier. Yeah.
Churches can go number one because church is only in the hood, and so you can only get churches when you're riding through the hood. So churches can go because it's not convenient.
They do make some good chicken though.
I love me some Popeyes chicken, but I love me some Chick-fil-A. Ooh, I gotta have my Chick-fil-A. And KFC is right around the corner, and I eat KFC at least once a week, which I shouldn't, but at least. So KFC and Chick-fil-A are staying, so the bottom row can go for me because they too hard to get to.
This is a little bit easier, but I'm keeping Chick-fil-A and Popeyes because I haven't eaten KFC. It's been years. I haven't eaten that for a minute. So yeah, KFC and churches. It's proximity. Churches, they're in the hood, and it's hard for me to kind of get down there at times. So it would be Chick-fil-A and Popeyes if I still ate chicken. But damn, I used to tear some Chick-fil-A. Woo! I know, Ty. Miss Cheeks is not playing fair today, Ty. Yes, exactly.
It's so churches is about a good 35 minutes
it's
from my house.
Ride to get to a churches.
I gotta be riding through town to stop at churches. So that was easy to go. Chick-fil-A can go. Oh, I love Chick-fil-A.
Patter, are you kidding me?
Churches got the best biscuits. I don't do that biscuits, so I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna have to roll up for some biscuits.
Evita agrees. KFC and churches can go.
Yeah, that's I'm with you there, Evita.
I remember Charles. I
know, Charles. I know. It is conservative and it's problematic for me, Chick-fil-A, but damn, they can make a good sandwich though. Like
I'm not even gonna be a liar. I eat that shit every day for lunch. Every fucking day.
My kids be tearing up for Chick-fil-A. I know, but yeah, their views are a little bit problematic to me too, Charles. I get it.
I understand. My sister does not eat chicken. She is a fish eating vegan. I don't know what that word is called.
It's pescatarian because that's what I am. I've been there like for 3 years now. Yeah, pescatarian. Yeah,
so she said based on the side items, churches and KFC can go. So she said based on the side items, not the chicken.
With you, girl. Boom. I'm with you.
Okay.
That was a good one. You got some good ones, Cheese. You got good ones.
This is my high school era. High school R&B groups. We have Silk, Boys to Men, Jodeci, and Blue. Two of them got to go. For me, just off of what I currently still listen to, the top row can go. Like currently Drew Hill and Jodeci I put in a playlist. So the top row can go for me. What about you?
All right. This is still hard, but it's easier than the other two. Silk can go because I didn't listen to them a ton when I was younger. Oh, shoot. So Silk can go. I'm trying to. Cisco, I hate to do this. I hate doing this because this Drew Hill album is my favorite Drew Hill album and ever. But I'm going to say Drew Hill can go only because they haven't had. I know, only because they haven't had that many albums. I have to keep Boyz II Men because it's my favorite boy group of all time. And Jodeci, like, freak me, baby. Like, I gotta keep, let me lick. What?
I don't care who is on the board. Jodeci was always good.
Nah, Jodeci, I can't get rid of Jodeci. Like, what?
My sister says not fair. It's just a game.
No, Candace, your sister's absolutely not playing fair. Absolutely not playing fair. All right?
That's why two of them have to go, Charles. Silk can be one, but you got to get rid of one more.
Jodeci ain't going out. You look so sexy.
But haven't you seen the clip of Drew Hill performing? It's about 8 of them now. I don't know where they got all these extra members.
But Cheeks, this is very hard. I'm reluctantly letting Drew Hill go. This was hard. I'm reluctantly because I only have to pick 2. I'm sorry, Cisco.
Silk and Drew Hill can bounce. Okay. I love Silk and Drew Hill. I hate to say Jodeci and Boyz II Men are out.
Avita, we've been here all this time. Avita, like, girl, I'll call you later because we need to, we need to.
Avita might be a little bit younger than us. I don't know.
Avita the Diva, I'll call you because we got to talk about this. I'll call you offline, girl.
Dabu says Boyz II Men are untouchable. I would say as far as vocals, Boyz II Men
and they were just gentlemen. They were R&B gentlemen. Like they made you feel like you were gonna be faithful to me for the rest of your life. Like they made me feel like I can marry you guys. Like, and you would never cheat on me or put me on a strawberry letter. Like you never do that to me. Like you would never do that to me.
I'm gonna start saying that shit. I'm gonna start calling people strawberry letters.
Oh,
we start doing that shit.
All up in here, strawberry letters.
Okay, last and definitely probably the least, a little bit of Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the wrong fucking picture. A little Real Housewives of Atlanta edition. Only 2 of them can stay next season. Which 2 do you have?
And then you know what you did? You put the 4 most unlikable people.
I did. Because them before whose contracts are in jeopardy.
You are not playing fair, girl.
All 4 of them can go if you ask me, but we only asking for 2. I'm gonna say goodbye to Marlo, and please give her nephews some therapy. Bye to Marlo. And sad, very sad to say goodbye to Sanya. So that whole left side could go. I'm gonna let Sheree stay if she gonna prance around with Martell. I want to see it.
Because we want all the tea. Yes, we know. We want the tea. Cheeks, I 100% agree with you. Sanya and Marlo can go. Marlo is just I don't like bullies because I've been bullied when I was a kid. Being Haitian in Brooklyn was not an easy thing growing up. I do not like bullies. Marlo is, and I used to love Marlo, and I still love her fashions. I love how well she's put together. Marlo could go. She's a bully. And Sanya, what I hate more than bullies is a bitch that can't think for herself. Flip-flopping bitches.
It's someone who should be able to. A 4-time Olympian.
You would think she has a strong personality. She understands who she is, what she wants, who she's fucking with, who she's not fucking with. Like, she's like a fish out of water, just flip-flopping everywhere. So those 2 can stay. Let me preface this by saying, I don't like Drew, and Sheree gets on my nerves sometimes, but I would definitely take those 2 over because they're as annoying as Sheree and Drew are. There's something about them that's more genuine than Sanya and Marlo.
Does Sanya have the season 1? I don't know how to maneuver through reality TV in a group setting yet. I might do better season 2 vibe.
She does have that. However, she's not strategic with it because I don't know if you remember when Kenya and Portia started Real Housewives of Atlanta. They had the same thing. Like they weren't sure how to maneuver. But one thing that made these 2 chickadees strong is that rivalry that they started amongst each other. That was a dynamic there that polarized viewers and kept it. Those are them chicks like Portia and Kenya. We here for them. We had the Portia camp. We had the Kenya camp. Like we had Team Burrell and we had Tim.
I ain't heard nothing you said, Beans, because Charles is in the chat being shady. So I ain't heard nothing you just said. I gotta put it up so you.
Oh, what did we say? Charles, why? Like, Charles, like, why are we doing this? Where?
We do want to know how the lights are staying on at the chateau, which you have no job.
Did you see a clip of Sheree's house on that show? What show is it? Is it a TSR show?
No, but I did see the clip going around Instagram.
Her house is massive.
That house is massive. It is gorgeous. A spa, bitch. You got a spa in your house with no job.
Doesn't she have a movie theater and like a fitness center?
That house has everything.
Is Sheree a bona fide actress? Like, how are the lights being?
Candy said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said, Sheree, the feds are watching you prancing around this chateau with no job. But I agree, Charles. If a housewife was to go down next, I think Sheree would be it because
we have questions, just like we have questions with Jennifer Shaw from Utah, the Utah ladies.
That shade took me out. Charles will take it there. Let's get into
like Charles. We'll have a conversation offline because I want some more jokes. All right, I'll call you.
Show us the tax returns.
Right, like how can her house is a house that used to see at like actors, and when I say actors, not celebrity stars, like big screen making multi-millions a movie. Sheree, come on, girl.
She better have them tax returns in order because the feds are watching. You can tell the feds watch Housewives. They watch Bravo.
Oh yeah.
But let's get into our tooting and booting. That's how we end every episode. I have some cute fashions this week. I hope y'all don't boot them all because y'all love to give a boot.
Yeah.
Who do we have up first? Angela Simmons in what looks like a gathered latex gown with that good old thick thigh out. I love it. This is a toot for me.
Definitely a toot for me. To me, Angela Simmons is hit or miss, but this looks beautiful. It looks elegant, and most importantly, it fits her curves perfectly. And I love the silver. The silver gives the outfit a nice pop, and it matches the diamond necklace. Definitely a toot.
That was going to be my only throw off. Is I didn't like the shoes.
I like the shoes. It connects with the accessories.
Put it in the chat. Toot if you like. Boot if it has to go.
Wait, what we doing?
Sister doesn't understand the game, but she said gorgeous.
Candace, that's a toot. That's a toot, girl.
Charles said a safe toot.
A safe toot. I know that's gorgeous. Right. There's no ambiguity.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lovely, and I love the color. I love the color, the material, and her breasts look pretty.
They sitting up. That's how you set your breast up, Drew.
Ooh.
That's how you sit them up.
I'm sorry, Drew. I didn't know cheeks was gonna come for you.
I forget this lady's name. I think it's Coco, and she plays Hillary Banks on
the Fresh Prince.
Yes. I absolutely. This is a high toot. I love pink in general. I love this outfit. I think the bikini top, the style of it makes it different, and I love that pop of royal blue with the pink. It's a toot for me. What you got?
I'm giving her whole personality a toot. However, I'm gonna give the outfit a boot. I'm not a big cutout person, and the outfit cut is too angular. Is that what I meant to say? It's like cut in a way that looks boxy. So I'm gonna give it a boot. I'm sorry, Candace. I agree. I don't like the cut of it. It's too angular.
Danielle toots. I love it. This is something I would put on.
I love the color though, and I love her. She's amazing. Did you watch Fresh Prince? She's amazing. Yes,
the Bel Air reboot.
I hope they get a season.
Toot from Evita. Yes. Who do we have next? This is not the best lighting, but that's Keke Palmer. And this kind of like one of those car wash outfits where it's a skirt and a and it's in kind of like a mod color tone, like a yellow, a white, or orange. It's not very bright colors, but it's colorful. It is a toot for me. This is something else I would put on. I wouldn't probably have it with no bra, but I would definitely put this on.
I gotta agree with you. It's a toot for me. It's just so different and stunning.
Oh, no.
And the fact that she has her hair in an afro, like It looks like bohemian goddess chic to me, girl. But I wouldn't have my stomach out like that. I've had 2 kids.
They don't like the car wash. So far, we got 3 boots.
Ooh, we got a lot of boots.
Style. It's a toot for her.
Yeah, I love it. It's like, yeah.
Oh, the hair is a toot. The outfit is a boot.
Oh,
we tried, Kiki. I love it.
Kiki, I love it, girl. Too.
Yes, give it, Jackie.
Oh, I know that's right, Charles.
Yes. The outfit is a boot. I love the outfit. I was
Kiki, we tried, but we took it over.
I'm probably about to be shady with this next picture, but I didn't uploaded it, so let me put it up. This is SWV. This is their concert.
Come get your sister. She's playing dirty today.
This is stage attire, so they aren't walking out the street. They're going on stage. I feel like it's an all-black ensemble. I personally don't mind the outfits. It's everyone's wig that's a boot for me. I hate every wig here, and I don't like Coco's Angela Brink's look, so that's a boot.
It's a boot. Like outfits look. The only one that I give a half a toot to is that Lily's hair. I love the red wig, but they always look a hot mess. Like I love SWV. One of my favorite singing girl groups of all time. I love SWV. Like got every album. But the whole look is a toot. I'm gonna give her a
smile gets a toot, but the weaves get a boot. I agree. This is some awful hair. I don't know
what the hell. They stay looking a hot mess though.
I'm being shady. I have to be shady. I'm sorry. Now, her name is Claire Solmers, and she's the CEO of Fashion Bomb Daily. I did not know that, but when I saw this dress, I had to put it up. It's like a pink dress, and then the fringe is pink pearls, and there's a lot of structure to it. Her glam is amazing. She's pulling it off with the no hair look.
Yeah.
High toot for me. A high toot.
I'm going to give it a 2. Timmy, grab me a beer. I'm going to give it a 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Charles says Big Brother is on. He has to go. Okay, Charles.
Oh, okay. Bye, Charles. Thank you for stopping.
He couldn't wait 5 minutes and fast forward, Charles.
Thank you for stopping. See you next week, Charles.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 2. This is fab, honey.
Yes, this is fabulous.
This is fabulous.
Yes, Tamiko. Yes, sis. This is high fashion to me. I love that. Who's up next?
Definitely 2.
This is Joan Smalls. I believe she's a model, which is probably not fair. She looks amazing in this, but I just love this fucking dress. It looks like an actual spider web. You say you don't like all the cutouts. I love a good cutout moment. So I'm assuming you're going to boot, but I'm giving this another high toot.
Friend, you are absolutely right. I'm going to give it a boot. And the reason why I'm going to give this a boot is because it reminds me of a spider web. I just like... It looks like, you know how you stretch out cotton? Like stretch out cotton with like holes in it? Yeah, I don't like it. But the body does look amazing in it. Like, thank you, Candace. It's giving me Charlotte's Web. Like, it's giving me Charlotte's Web.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Okay. You either like the spider web look or you don't. Who's up next? Because I didn't put names on these pictures. Oh, this is Karuchi in a swirly cutout dress.
Is this Mugler or no?
I don't know if it's Mugler. It can't be Mugler because it only costs $208. It's right there. That is not Mugler.
So shady.
Well, that's just factual. That's a fact.
So are you tooting or booting?
I'm giving this a boot. I don't like the swirl that just misses the vagina. It's team too much for me. This is a boot.
This is definitely a boot. There's just not enough structure in the dress because the color is gone. It's a boot. But she was on Fresh Prince as well. She did a good job those 2 or 3 episodes, but it's definitely a boot,
girl. Karuchi was on Bel Air. I don't recall.
Yeah, she was a social media influencer, and she
recall
the contract from Hillary Banks.
Yes, I recall now. They tried to throw her off some titties. Yes, they did.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Miss Candace. I'm not.
It's not for her body shape. This isn't the most flattering.
Yeah, it's just all over. There's no structure, there's no color.
Now, I just wanted to show the body positivity of Angela Simmons. Thick thighs save lives.
They do.
This is a toot for me. Like when I saw her walking and her thighs were moving, I said, yes, thick thighs save lives. I don't think this swimsuit is the most flattering on her. I've seen her do string bikinis much better.
Yeah.
I'm just happy they let her walk in the fashion show in it. I love it.
I'll agree with you. I'm giving her a toot on the confidence. I'm giving the outfit a boot. It's just not very flattering. Like, I'm a big believer when you put on clothes, you need to understand your body type, and the clothes that you put on have to accentuate or make you look better. I just don't think this is making her look better. It's kind of looks a little cheap to me. Just a little cheap. I'm sorry, Angela.
I think it's Versace, so I know it's not cheap.
Yeah.
Toot, body goals right there. Yes. Yes, this is me. I ain't going out in a string bikini, but at one point in life, I said, "Fuck these one pieces. I deserve to wear a 2-piece too." And
we can show belly too.
I find the 2 pieces that look good on me, so I'm here for people wearing what they want.
Oh my God!
Why is she two-toned? I don't know.
Tamika, we don't know sway. We
think she's kind of oily. You know, a beach.
We don't know.
Look. Tan lines and all. Yes, love it. I think everyone doesn't want to give her a boot, so they're just commenting.
They're accentuating the positive, and right. I'll be the bad guy, guys. I'll be the bad guy. I don't like it. I don't like it.
This is Monica. She loves to do an all, what do they call that branding look like? I believe this is Gucci.
She's heavily branded. She's the Fendi, the Gucci girl. She's print heavy.
I believe this is the second picture. I like this picture better of the outfit. Toot or boot? I personally feel like it's too damn hot in Atlanta for them fucking boots in that jacket. Girl, if you don't put on some Gucci sandals with your white tank and shorts, this is a boot for me.
It's a boot for me as well. I don't like all of that print. And you're right, she's inappropriately dressed for this hot ass weather. Like, my neck is sweating right now. My neck is sweating, girl.
Now, if this is the fall, I would go for it. But
some sneakers would have did that outfit hot. Some fashion sneakers, like, and we want to see all of Monica's beautiful long legs. Like, we want to see that.
Hey, Maud, how you doing? We are touring in fashions right now. So, I mean, it's cute. I just think it's a boot for summertime. It's not summer appropriate.
Yeah, I'm getting hot just looking at it.
It's too much.
Tamiko, it's too much.
Who's next? I kind of want to skip them because I was going to boot them anyway. But this is Kim and Chloe and they superhero looks.
Where's my boot? Simon, pass me a Timberland. Boot.
Oh Lord, I done made the chat go away. Okay, it came back. There it goes. Okay. Let's get to Melody. We were talking about Melody earlier. Now, apparently, these are some high-end patchwork jeans, $800.
Oh.
I personally love a good mixture of denim, so I'm going to take this. I think it's very appropriate. She has it with a simple black tank, simple black pumps. Let the jeans do the work. It's a toot for me.
Yep, definitely a toot for me. It's the simplicity of the outfit. The simplicity of the outfit really makes her look that much prettier. So definitely that. And I love me a tall heel. Like, yeah.
We have our drinks on deck.
Girl, we
Yellow Rosa.
It's Corona for me today. It's hot as hell in Georgia.
Yes.
And my AC, I got to do something with my AC unit.
No one likes the patchwork jeans. It's a boot.
I love it. Thank you, Tamiko. See, me and Tamiko been vibing today. Tamiko, I'm going to call you offline. Candace.
It's a struggle.
Now, me and Candace have to hang out because we've been bumping heads today on this live. I'm going to give it a 2. I'm going to give it.
This isn't a good picture, but that's Lupita. I can't say her last name, but I love, it's an artistic look. It's very colorful. I love the neon orange.
Is that a crown red? Is that like a watermelon crown?
Artistic. It's a headpiece to match the dress. I don't like the headpiece. I love the dress. So it's a soft toot because I hate the headpiece. What do you think?
I'm going to give it a boot. It's giving me rotten cotton candy vibes. Like, it looks like cotton candy that's been left out in the sun for way too long. And like, different pieces started to discolor. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a boot, which is disappointing because I usually always love what Miss Lupita has on.
Lupita is kinging like Maude, so she refuses to say anything.
She's not gonna. I'm gonna give that to you. Maude, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
It's a boot. It looks like a dance recital costume. It does look costumey with the headpiece. I think she should have took the hat off.
All right, Candace, you and I are friends again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I have a better picture of Lupita in a soft pink suit. This is a toot. I love this from the hair all the way down to the feet.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is amazing.
That is a toot. Yes.
Jumpsuit.
I love simplicity. You see how it's cut to her figure? Like it makes her beautiful dark skin even that much more radiant.
Yes.
That's what I need from you. That other thing, let it go.
Agreed. Love toot. Now this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And the hair matches and everything. Oh my God. This is the Lupita we love, girl.
We love. Now here's Journey Smollett. Journey, your body is amazing. You were already fit, but I can tell you've been working out. Snatched. It's snatched. I love this. If you haven't been following me lately, you know, and Tamiko in the chat knows, I love a good keyhole stomach out moment. I just live for it. I know you hate it. I'm gonna try my best when I come to Atlanta for Labor Day not to bring a cutout outfit because that's where I'm at right now. So this is a high toot for me. I love a good cutout.
Cheeks, we have to stop doing these together because you know me so well. I only have to talk. But yeah, it's a boot for me. Like, girl, where you going with all that velvet? I don't like the cutout. Like, you have an amazing body. Like, it could have given more. It's a boot for me.
Tamiko says yes, I do. I had it on last night. If it's cut out, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna try my best so we could not boot my outfit for Labor Day, but I don't know. I can't make that promise.
She's not making any promises, folks. No promises.
I can't make that promise.
I'm sorry, girl. I love you, but it's a boot for me. Sorry.
Who's next? I don't even know. This is Aisha Curry. I think I just grabbed this picture because I couldn't believe that was Aisha Curry. It doesn't really look like her.
It doesn't look like her. The angle.
But for whatever it is, the jacket is bigger than the outfit, so it's a boot.
Definitely a boot for me. She looks like she's trying to looking like she belongs on a biker gang, motorcycle gang, look chic and sexy. There's nothing sexy about all that leather. And what the hell is that? Are the shorts? Is it a skirt? Why is there pink or purple under? Girl.
I don't know. It looks like an ice skater outfit, and it looks like she grabbed her leather jacket because she's cold.
Biker babes gone wrong. Y'all like it?
It's a boot for me. That's Aisha Curry, Tamiko.
Yeah.
Agree. It's a boot.
It's a boot.
Go ahead and put that back in the closet.
Girl, we know you got the coins to get something custom made that's so much cuter.
Now, these are platform shoes. This is not necessarily a person. It's just a Tudor boot on the shoes. Platforms are coming back. My husband absolutely hates when I put on platforms, but I wear them everywhere. It's my thing. I love a good platform, anything. Are you into the comeback of the platforms, toot or boot to these sandals?
I love a platform, but it's going to be a boot for me. I don't like the heel. Like, it's given hourglass.
That's the new style. Different shape heels, like angular heels are in style.
I'm learning, so I love these classic heel.
I don't think I can walk in those anymore. I kind of have to do a kitten heel or just a straight wedge. Now, but 20 years ago, when I was in my prime heel walking days, these will be in my closet. I love these. It's a toot for me.
Boot. I'm sorry. I like the color. I like green. I love green is my favorite color, but
I have the good platform heels, but not those.
All right, Candace, girl. We back, girl. We back here.
Okay, I have two more. So this is Keke Palmer in her braids. I love the electric green, or is this yellow? I don't know. I love the color.
Whatever it is, it's fabulous.
Neon color. It's fab. This is
It's bad.
head to toe toot.
Toot, 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 toot. It's a toot. Oh my gosh, she looks fabulous. I love it. And she has the talent where she knows how to do her hair to match the outfit. Like, yes. This is beautiful. This is bohemian as well, but it's like a higher grade or like, you know, a classier everything. But Kiki seldom gets along to me.
Because this is the kind of outfit for a celebrity where it's a one and a done.
Yeah.
This isn't something you could wear every week to work.
No. Because
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes. Toot, beautiful. Toot
is gorgeous.
Nice. I agree. The last one is the honeymoon couple. The newlyweds were spotted out, probably in Italy somewhere. I don't recall. Toot or a boot. This is J-Lo and Ben. Ben looks like he's already been drinking. I don't know. J-Lo, flats aren't your friend, and that's all I'll say. It's a boot.
What's that party that Hispanic girls have when they're 16? The
quinceañeras.
She looks like she's going to a quinceañeras, like hosted by one of her ex-husbands. I don't understand the dress at all. And I have to say, Ben, I know it can get annoying for cameras to be in your face, but for you to be a newlywed, you don't look happy. That's my only comment about you. Look stressed. You look like, the fuck did I just do? Anyway, the dress is a boot.
I love the dress. I just think the flats, J-Lo doesn't look good in flats. I love a good floral.
She's J-Lo. She looks too homely. Yeah, no.
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 Maxie's. J-Lo don't have a problem giving that man back. Trust me. She didn't get him back.
Girl, the shade.
When she get ready, it'll be a backseat.
Throwing her back.
Nope, it's a boot.
It's a boot.
They don't look happy.
They don't look happy.
They look like their feet hurt. You gotta be happy on your honeymoon.
Yeah, I know. Like he should be grabbing her ass in like a back alleyway, like doing nasty things to her in public. And I say in public, y'all look like the fuck we just did here. What?
Right.
Is this life? What happened?
Well, that is the show this week, you all. I know we done went over and the housewives are
went over, but you know when we get to talking,
that's what DVR is for. You know, go ahead and turn it on and hit fast.
Y'all catch up.
It ain't that big of a deal. This was a lot of fun. You know, same time, same place next week. I do want to shout out Bean's website. Girl, I tried to put it in the chat earlier. It told me an error message.
Oh, okay.
But it is blissfullySingleBean.com. That is her website to her blog.
Yes.
She does motherhood blogs for single moms and just support it because, you know, you can go out there and read something that might really uplift you that day. You never know if it's something that might speak to you.
Right.
You don't even have to be a single mom to read it and get something from it. But support Beans in her blog, blissfullysinglebeans.com.
Yep, I'll have a new post up tomorrow. So please support, get some eyeballs. Follow me. Let's talk.
Follow her everywhere. Twitter. We have a good time on Twitter. We cut up.
Oh yes, we cut up. We cut up on Twitter.
Twitter
so
is the place
follow
to
me
cut
at
up and have blissfully. No, see, your Twitter is different. What is it?
Yeah, my Twitter is at Beans for Easy.
Yes.
And yep, I'm putting it in the chat.
But if they type in blissfully single bean, it'll still come up.
It'll still come up. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And mine is Kiss My Cheeks TV everywhere. But we have a good time over there. Follow us on YouTube. We have a great time on YouTube. But you got it in the chat forum. You put it in the private chat again.
Oh, you see, private. Okay, all right. I'll get it right next time.
Right, but if you type in blissfully single bean on Twitter, you'll find her, and we cut up over there, and we have a good time.
Absolutely.
So, the Housewives is on, so we can ready to cut up in a few minutes, right? Right.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you next week.
Right. So until next week. Bye.
Kissy, kissy.